Hello and welcome to a new game. Let's say enjoy. And I'm black again. Now as black, I think I played Kobayashi too often in the past. That's why, and my opponent allows me to. Let's play a cross Fuseki and see what happens. Now enclose for territory, and this move becomes large, yes, and my opponent plays it. So this is obviously a large move for both players, because it's an extension from a Shimari and from a 4/4 stone for white. I do not want to become this to become a double wing, that's why I approach from F17. And make some base for myself with this move, threatening this enclosure, which I still could take, or I can do... Again, I want to prevent a double wing and want to approach from this side. If I approach from this side and play like the usual for base, it's would seem kind of slow because I have a low settled stone on e3, and this base near some strong Shimari doesn't make too much sense. I could play high and threaten to make a few points here. I play this approach and then extend to m4. But my opponent has some different plans. Let's see, if I go into the corner and he gives me just that and plays the usual, I get points. He gets some wall here in centi even, and will extend to my stone. Do I want that? Or do I split and go for some fighting? Now this would be pretty calm, and after his approach I maybe get the side, he will jump up, and this stone is low, so I will start to reduce it. I guess we'll do that. I'll give him the side and reduce it later with P10. Or we do something completely different. Now he says take points on this side and he wants to grow the bottom, but the bottom faces my low Shimari. It's very difficult to grow in comparison to growing the right side with my Q16 stone being high. I have doubts that this plan of his is better than the other one. Now all he can do is play another low stone here. I don't get this move. It is immediately disconnected. It doesn't threaten anything at all. So let's disconnect it first and look for an attack on it later. He invades my 3/3. I could block on this side, creating some influence for myself, and then he will immediately destroy it by, for example, jumping up. I can make some influence on this side. So what do I do with this approach? Could play here. I kind of wanna also I like the centi variation, but what do I do with centi? Do I play here and try to attack this stone? Maybe. I Let's go for Senti and try to attack this stone. Like this. He will maybe start... he does not want a base here, so I will take this base away. And I will start enclosing him. So preventing this connection first. I could just continue chasing him, but in which direction do I chase him? Do I chase him this way? He will have no time to catch, and if I play here now, he jumps up and I protect. That seems like some over-concentrated shape. If I play here, he plays there, I connect. Let's get some more influence to the center by attacking first. Attaches to my stone. I respond in a strong way, denying him shape. If I would mrhaandi, then he would have more forcing moves here. Now I want to connect, threatening again to play my forcing moves and enclose him. And now where are my forcing moves? So I want to enclose him. This is why I'm playing this move. Prevent him from jumping up and let him run straight into my wall. Could mrhaandi, give him more forcing moves. Could play here to enclose. But this starts... I don't like the mrhaandi, but I still will do that. He goes for life here, and I deny him the last bit of base here. Want to protect, and now he lives, I guess. Now he lives. Is my group alive? My strong one? Let's still disconnect him. And again, I would like to disconnect this stone as well. So I play here. Does he have a killing move for this group? Maybe this one. If I play here, then he has his killing move. First, I see that I'm completely alive here. Am I now? For instance, he plays here, I play here, push down. Still kind of want to be sure that I live. I don't like dying. And I do not have much time to read. So actually I had 4 minutes to read, but kind of boring to sit there and read while commenting. For you, I mean. For the viewers. And still I get my connection here. This stone is now disconnected from this group and from this group. This one... Is it completely alive? I guess it kinda is. Let's make a few more forcing moves here. So after this move, it is completely safe. So what now? First of all, more forcing moves to make this connection more solid. Then let's capture this stone on a larger scale, so I have some influence here, and it would be nice to have some influence here to create this chunk of territory. You see, it starts developing. Additionally, after this stone, this move becomes easy. I hope it does. The ladder variation works for me. So, yeah, with this move in place, it's kinda easy going. And you see, the ladder goes to my forcing move stone. Let's check that again. Yep. It goes to my forcing move. Now he has a weakish group here, which he can obviously connect, but not with this move. I descend, he plays up, I tarry, and we have a ladder going again to my stones here. So I don't mind. Let's check this ladder again. So if I misread the ladder, it would be bad. Extend Atari, and we have Atari, extend, catch. Yes. So the ladder works for me. Still works for me. So obviously, if the ladder works, then he maybe catches a stone, but I got more influence in this territory. He has a really weak group here. And all of his points, I don't care about this move. I kinda want... so what do I want? Do I want to kill this group? Maybe, but it looks kinda hard to do this. I rather would lean on this group and create more influence in this area. And I guess I'll start to do that. I will lean on this. I will threaten its base, because now it really has no base whatsoever. Atari. Yes, so I'll continue leaning. And meanwhile, as you see, some nice influence developing for me. Could cut here, even. So if I cut and he captures the stone, then that's okay. He captures, I play here. Let's cut. Then this is a weak group to attack, and I still have my influence. This is one eye. Where is the second one? I would like to ask him this question. I poke a little bit at this, and now let's read a bit. If I play here, he dies. Doesn't he? And maybe he doesn't. He has this move, he has... oh, maybe he does. I don't know. Let's just continue and see what happens. Which move do I prefer? Do I prefer this one or this one? If I play here, he cuts, Atari, I prefer this move. So now here's no cut. This group has one eye. I still have my influence. This group is still not fully connected. This game looks nice for me, I guess. His points. Some points here, some points here. And alright, he resigns the game. As we have seen, I say thank you. No. This is... so this was... what? He wants to review it. So okay. I say... no, wait a second. He requested another one. I'm sorry, then I will play another one. I think I misclicked somewhere. So let's do this. Now you will have 2 games in a row. Why not? The first one was kind of short, so I will give you a second one. He approaches, that's fine. He'll go for some sort of Chinese. He does not. So this move, I prefer to be here because then it denies any base for white stones which are just falling down here. And I'll start doing that. I have a base here. I have... let's make a base. Let's threaten to enclose. And let's enclose. Since we threatened it, then let's continue where we left. And now he has to run on the second line, which is always a very bad idea in the opening to run on the second line. And I have some influence. Fine with me. So do I have any approach? First, do I play territorially? Would be nice for him, I guess. He could choose a nice Joseki here. Yeah. Territory, or do I want to pincer? If I pincer, he has a pretty stable group here, so he can invade later, and the corner is still open. Kinda don't like the pincer. Could go for some... let's play territorially. Nice and simple. Or, as we saw so many times, he will do something completely different. Yes, like this move. So what are my options? My options are to play here for points and see what he wants to do on the top. This move he will extend. I deny him the top. Which do I prefer? If I play here and give him the top, it would work well with his Q16 stone. If I defend and give him some influence, it also works well with his Q16 stone. I don't like the avalanche because I don't really know it, so I just play for points and see what he wants at the top. Just defense. Could approach. He will most definitely pincer me and push me out here. then I kinda jumping towards my influence. I'm not such a big fan of this. Could play here to split. If I split, he will enclose, I will approach, and we have a little fight here, but nothing to worry about. He will take some points. I think this is okay. I will split him, because up to this variation I have to deal with the Moyo. Don't like dealing with Moyos. Did I play the correct move here? Maybe I didn't. Or maybe I did. Anyway, he leans on my weak stone, and I even get the shape move. Even in Senti, man. Now he... I do not like this situation for black, because this influence, I mean, it is not points, it's some influence. What does it do? I don't know. This is a stable group, even ahead of the influence stones. And right now I kinda want to even take those points away by jumping in. If I approach, he descends. I jump up. Threaten to create something. He will play here, I will descend. Will I descend? Maybe I play here, he connects. If I take his points away, he could take Senti and extend. Or he can take... Let's just take his points away and see what he does after that. If he takes Senti, then more points for me. If he takes Goti, then this wall does not function. So he takes Senti. He does not take Senti. Could play here. Could just peep first. Let's see what to do here. If I just play the living move, then he will extend. If I play here, he will descend. I have a forcing move here. He will connect. I will live. Is it alive? I guess it is. So let's go for some forcing moves first, and then for life, and then this group has just one eye. I also have to be aware that this group is not really alive yet. So I guess he does the right thing by creating influence to attack this group. I guess this is his plan. And now this move can be cut, right? If I cut it, do I still have Senti to... let's cut first and think later. Cutting seems like a nice idea. Or does he move to kill now? If I just play here, he plays there, there, there. Wait a second, I connect. If he plays here, I play here, he defends, I play here, and then I'm alive, yes? If he plays here, I play here, still the same. No problems there. So now the question is, what does he want to do with those stones? I obviously cannot cut. So I will beep at his shape. And jump. What I want is to strengthen those stones and ask him the simple question, is he alive with this group here? As you saw, the last 30 moves, black did not make any points. So white is still doing fine. White also obviously wants this move to start attacking this group. As black, I would want to disconnect those two groups. And this is what he does. He goes for the disconnect. Play some shape moves. And now I rather want to... Does this connect? If he pushes down, I play here, he cuts. I play here and here. So obviously I want to connect my stones. But how do I connect? Do I connect by playing here? Then he still... There's still a cut. I can't deny that. But I have this move and this move. So can he allow that? I'll just ask him. Do you want to cut here? You can do that. Then I'll have... or we do something different. I'll pull back. Am I connected now? I guess I am. No, I'm not. Now I am. And now I am alive completely with this group. And for black I would aim at this move now. I kinda neglected my influence here for too long. So, yeah, I should start to worry about it. And I start worrying about it by playing some forcing moves first. He may play this empty triangle, but then I'll give up the 2 stones and run out. Or I make shape like this. Still have some issues with this move and this move. And this one was Goatee, I guess. He can capture, but just the 3 stones. I'd rather be nice and connect it. And I guess I cannot go away from this. So I will the 3 stones I will connect, make some shape, and now I want to play this move. Now I want to play this move. Yes, this one he gets for himself. Obviously a very nice move. Now I have 2 holes, he will aim for 1, but it kinda gives me the other one for points. Yeah, and he made some nice points here. Also, this move is big. Let's check letters. Letters work, so I will not go for the letter variation. Or I could go for the letter variation. He plays here, I play here, he letters my stone. I'm nice and safe here, and he starts a letter which I can kind of break a bit. No, can I? If I just play here, then I will get more influence, but the influence is already negated. I'm nice connected here. So let's take this 1 stone for myself. Do I want to play the coal? So if I start the coal now, who does have threats and who doesn't? I guess I do not have threats, so I will not go for the coal. And as you see, this letter goes here, so I will have this forcing move, and then the cut. And first I will take it, and then I'll cut and see where those stones are going to. This is my plan. Now I cut. So he fixes there, and now I want to start and catch those stones on a large scale. Does this move work for this purpose? I guess it does. If I catch those stones on this scale here, then this is huge. Also, this group is not completely alive, I guess, but can connect, can live, no problems. My group I will need to worry about, indeed. I will do it with this move, I guess, later. This group. Or if he plays from this side, I'll play here. And then I have my L shape. Does this group have 2 eyes as is? I don't know. I guess he could force me, he could make 2 eyes here anytime. So my weakest group seems to be this one. There are some shape issues here. But I'm still connected, I guess. This is some larger endgame. 6 points and threatening cuts. And yes, I'll protect against the beep. He will jump. He will try to be as fast as he can. And he will aim for the cut, I guess. So he's aiming for this cut. And if I play here and let him cut, so I play here, he cuts, I Atari, he extends, I Atari, he extends, I protect, I do not, he extends, I protect. So he wants to cut here, he wants to connect. Let's see who wins this fight. So if he cuts, then this is a ladder and it goes to my stone. So cut, thus. I was about to say the cut does not work, because Atari, extend, Atari, extend, Atari, extend, Atari, extend, Atari, dead. From this direction, Atari, extend, goes straight to my... from this direction it doesn't work, as you see. This direction, extend, I have to defend. This direction, extend, I block, he extends, I block, he connects, doesn't he? Oh, this requires some serious reading. Play here, he extends, play here, he extends, plays here, he extends, plays here. I block. He extends. What do I misread? Let's play the ladder. He extends. Atari extends. Atari down. And this is a game. So let's say thank you. And now let's review this game, because the first one, let's review both. First offline, so I will not get more requests. First game review, which is this. Obviously that large dead group, influence here, and white doesn't have much actually. Maybe he can split those stones or even capture those two, but I don't care about those two stones. Let's make some review. Beginning. Yeah. So we play the cross Fuseki, and he, as you see, this Shimari wants to extend to this point. So for black to get this nice enclosure with an extension is a very nice thing. Also, these D16 stones want to start to span across this area, and this move is a real nice one. So both players want to play here, and white plays there first. Now, as I told you, this stone does want to get here and over here. So I could play here myself, or I can approach, preventing him from playing here, and I do just that. And here you have the same idea. And here I was thinking, okay, do I start to fight here? Because this calm variation is just too calm, I guess, as you see. I play here, and if he does not play what he did, but does block here, and we play the usual variation, then he has a wall here with a nice extension. I could start approaching it, I guess, but still I would need to come back here, for example here, and yeah, did not gain much, and his stones work together. But still, I thought I'd do that. It's a calm way of dealing with things. But he said no, he does not want to develop the right side, but the bottom. But the bottom is hard to develop because of my E3 stone. You do not have a senti approach to this, so I can start reducing it immediately. So he gives me points. And then plays this move. I guess this move wants to work with those stones to start and create influence in the center. So my first idea, ignore it and play something completely different, like this move or this move. My second idea is to answer it by taking territory. And we would have maybe something like this and something like this. And suddenly all this center black needs to get into, and has no stones whatsoever in the center. And it would be an interesting game. But I think to break up this connection and this influence is also a nice approach. He could still want it, but then this stone needs to be sacrificed, and black's top could be huge. So I split it and aim to make this stone weak later. And he hits my Q16 stones right where it hurts. As you see, this stones negates potential influence, so if I play the usual Joseki, then white already has a stone negating the influence and could connect it easily. So all black is doing now is making some third line territory or even second line with his influence, which does not work at all. Can't attack anything from it. Maybe this stone, but still anything from this wall for white is nice to do. And to block from this side, sorry. Then again, white has senti and can aim for like forcing moves here and to negate this wall. And this wall doesn't do much. So I thought, let's aim for senti and start an attack on this stone, which worked out nice for me. So, not this variation, I'm sorry. I block. And I go for senti. Now usually white just attaches and black does whatever he wants. Or white first plays here and then plays this 018 stone. And now I want to attack this group by at the same time reducing influence. I'm sorry, reducing influence of this group. So white really does need to get a base here. Then I could, for example, aim at getting influence to attack this stone, like you know, like this, and white still needs some base here, I guess. And I have now time to attack this stone on a large scale. We would have some fight here, I would reduce here, and then, yeah, again, all his points will be diminished. White did something completely different. He answered locally by capturing this stone. Of course, with this move, I'm aiming on hitting the RG of this stone, but this one is kinda lonely now, so I take its base away. Now all he can do is this cramped shape here, and this is way too small, so white does correct, I guess, by jumping up. What I want to do now is prevent the connection. If I attack from this, then I get maybe 10 points, and maybe, just maybe, wait a second, I have to extend here because there's a cut, so I will need to play here. And again, yeah. So I want to prevent the connection. Again, at the same time, aiming at RG, reducing influence. And all those stones doing is running in kinda traps around everywhere. Like, there are black stones, here's a black stone. So where do we want to connect to? This move I do not care about. If I want to attack this, could play here, white will jump up, but then what do? Do I play here again? This move does not make any points, it does not threaten this stone, does not really threaten the white group, and yeah, does not make much, I guess, so could play here, but then yeah, I don't still know how to use this stone, and white seems to be connected in a few minutes. So I thought playing directly playing directly here to direct white to my wall and disconnect him would be a nice idea. At the same time starting to build influence. And here I want to disconnect white. Still disconnecting. And this move, I guess, I would not answer. So this ladder works for white. And I think that's what I would do as white. I would just break up black's influence, connect my stones, and not care about this move. Because this move, how to continue it? White just plays here, for example. If black catches, then yeah, wait a second. I did not think that's true. This way, if black captures, then connect. If black pushes, still connect. So do not worry about 3 stones here, worry about the whole picture. And now this stone getting hurt, and yeah. This is what I would do as white, but not connecting here. This allows me to disconnect this stone. And start to build something on my own in the center. Yeah, and here I think white needs to protect first, because yes, this move is big, but the invasion is bigger. Maybe black will continue expanding, then white needs to put stump to that, but maybe it's getting too late, I don't know, need to count. This is big for white, but this is also big for black. So maybe 30 points here, and this is 10, 20, 30 points here, so this is about equal. Then black has something here and something here. I guess it's still playable, but letting me break up all of his territory is yeah, I don't like it. And he misread the letter, I guess. For white, I would just connect in some way, maybe this way. So now this is small, and it was even in Gote. Black can still threaten and start something. Maybe, I don't know, here. And now this is huge, and this is not so big anymore. But in the game it was even worse. He has let me disconnect his groups, and then he misread the letter. I guess letters, also in the second game, they were his weakness. So I peep, and I cut. Maybe, just maybe, I should protect. But then, will he play here? I don't know, I think he wouldn't, because now he has IGS group in the middle of black's stones. So he needs to play here now. And I can expand my influence. And still this group has just one eye, I guess. If I play here, I can connect both ways. So connecting seems like a nice idea. I want to see what happens if I cut, because if I cut, I don't like this shape for black, you know, this empty triangle with just 1, 2, 3 liberties and pushes and, you know, honey. So I thought I just cut, and then I have this group to capture or this group to attack. So now white will, I guess, play something like this and this, so black can come back to capture, and now white needs to think about reducing, but yeah, this is already huge, and white needs also to worry about, I don't think, so he has 10 points here, 10 points here, 10 points here, 15 points here, and black has this huge center along with the Shimari, so can't afford that, but it was even worse in the game. In the game he worried about this group, and lets me kill his stones here. Does this also kill? Yes. No, it doesn't. This move does not kill, but this was safe as well, because now I can connect here or here. So if you place this one, I will have this connection. And if you place the other one, as in the game, I will have this connection, and yes, there's no cut here. So this group dies, black gets even those points. So, the second game. Also, red and misread. Edit game. The second game against the same dude. Here I thought he would aim for the some sort of Chinese variation, like this one. The problem with this K4 move is that it leaves a lot of space between, again, K4 and R4. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 spaces. Usually we want to go 5 spaces, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 between L3 and R4, because then there is no place for white to make a nice base. You see, this is just as far as white can go. And this shape is just too cramped. With this move, white can go 4 spaces and make a nice base. I expected this. I guess now it's time to attack. And we would have something like... I guess this I would expect. So black creates something nice on his own. Looks difficult for white, doesn't it? Because you have no real way to reduce it. You need to place something. I mean, this move will just get hurt really bad. I mean, this is just an overplay, I guess. This move will be pincered, and black creates something nice. And if we do this, then still black gets a lot of points and white gets a weak group. So no deal to that. I guess my invasion was premature. Here I need to be aware of this large space. But first I need to worry about the right, like with this split or this approach. It's too hasty to play there right now. I guess it's a bad move. Too hasty. But black was kinda nice to me and did not play the simple move, but did play from the other side. So this gives me the chance to enclose black's corner and get some influence for myself. So as you compare this to what you saw before, this is really nice for white. Here I want to go for points, and black kinda has this nice extension, which is now white wants this move to be over here at c7 to threaten those stones. So yeah, now this stone is a little bit inefficient and even needs to come back and protect. So yeah, this is what I thought would happen, but again it didn't. It didn't happen. My opponent surprised me with every of his moves, I guess. We had this variation, and I thought he would play something like this and treat those stones lightly and start to create something on his own. I had the choice also to play this simple variation. Then black gets more influence, works kinda nice with his stone. Although I still have some approaches in his territory, but again kinda nice for black, so I decided against it and played this one, the usual one. And black protected, so I need to split the sides. Where is the best split? If I split here, then I'd be kinda too close to thickness, although this move threatens the eye space of this group. So we will have something like this, I guess. And now maybe he'll goes to enclose me. Something stronger I will need to capture to be live. And yeah, black can continue doing whatever he wants. So I guess this is kinda too close to this thickness. This move has not enough space for a good approach, so now we get this again cramped base. So I guess this is okay for a split. Here maybe as black I still would worry about my stones, but I would not want to attach to a weak group. Maybe playing this. White needs to capture. And then go ahead and yeah, try to do something on the right, maybe. Now this group is safe. Playing something like this could be an idea, I guess. Yeah, but in the game he attached. We both get stronger from this. And I can even play the shape move here. I don't see a reason for him to play here though. Is there a reason? If he plays here, can I do anything? Maybe I can. But still I need to extend this one. Maybe I can, so he plays here. However, doesn't prevent my moves, maybe a little. And I go straight for his points. Maybe I should play more calmly and just approach and jump. But still, there is this 2-space extension for black. Won't get many points, but not bad. This move is problematic for black after this white move, so he will have some worries, but not too many. Or actually 2 weak groups, huh? Play here. It's kinda hard to say what black does next. So this would be the calm move, but I didn't want to start developing something which I know has a few weaknesses. So I just go for the points, and we have the centi variation. now I cannot just play away, because then I am... or am I? Am I dead here? If I play here, obviously his only move to kill me is this one. But then I can play here, and he cannot descend, because this descent would let me live. So he will need to play here. And it looks like I'm alive on the second line. Oh, sorry, this move. It looks like I'm alive on the second line, which is kinda bad. So, but I can Tenuki. My Tenuki would be, I guess somewhere around... Would this be a nice Tenuki? If he plays this now, then I am not on the second line, but on the third line. Still no points, huh? Difficult. So I just played the moves myself, those ones. And I just cut, because I know I can live there. And this move, and then I'm alive. And now black needs to worry about this group and this group. But at the same time he can aim at disconnecting those stones, huh? Just like this move, or what he played. I attached. I thought, what about this black's moves? Those ones. Now this group is weakish. This seems kinda okay. So I would want to play something like this. Again, too many weaknesses, I guess. So I was afraid of this move because actually of those two weak groups. He didn't play it. He played here. And then I would expect this move still to disconnect. White would need to play here. And now I'm thinking about this cut here. This move. Wait a second. If white cuts, then there is bad RG over here. So a large fight, but still this is a shape move and a forcing move. And if he goes away now, then white still will need to defend. So nice shape move to get. On the other hand, to play here immediately, I would connect, and this was even center for me, so nice exchange. If black has this move or if white has this move, huge difference. I guess my moves were bad now, because I think I'm alive and out, so I can start to worry about other stones like those. So this was obviously a bad exchange for white, but it's Senti, and I go away. And yeah, right now there are some shape issues with my stones. Like, what do I do with this move? And then what do I do with on this move? I guess I just play here. But still kind of eyeless floating group. Just one eye go to here. But I guess I can run. But there are some issues for black to go ahead and take advantage of. I guess this move does not work. Or does it? If it does, then it's obviously a nice way to play for black. But if it doesn't, I guess it could do the job, huh? Here, double Atari. I guess this move is still there on the board. Also need to read more variations, like this one for example. This could work. Yeah, I guess this works better for white. Yeah. Again, shape issues, so black can come after them, but undoubtedly what he played is also a really large move, because go away, play here. This threatens to take points away and creates some nice points for white. A really nice move. Not very urgent, but a really huge move. White defense, and yeah, makes those two holes. When we count now, I guess black is a little bit ahead, because all white has those like 6 points, those like 8 points, and those like 6 points. And black has something nice here. If he gets this one, this is also really big. A tough game for white. And we have this variation. So here I thought first, if I play the usual moves, like this for example, then white just goes ahead, black just goes ahead and lives. So all white gets is some influence with a few cuts. Don't know what to do with it. Maybe here, but still kinda difficult to make anything out of it. For me at least. So I thought, let's give him his letter and take some points here. And play this letter breaker. If he protects, then we will... yes, this doesn't work, so he will play here now. And has to come back. Then I'll capture again 2 stones. I guess he will start attacking and killing me softly. Alright, I'm dead here. So no time for capturing. No time for capturing. This one is so forcing that I will need to answer. Yeah, then he can maybe run out, but not that big. Still, I guess black is ahead, even with this move. But we did something completely different. He said, okay, cut me. And I did just that. Now suddenly, if those stones are caught, all this becomes white. What can you do about this? If you start jumping, jump. And then you cut. Still seems dead, but there are a few issues. What is with about this move? I guess it works. Here, and something over here. Yep. I guess this is an overplay. So maybe this way. But white really needs to come back into the game, and as black I would just jump. And jump. Maybe lean. Maybe lean now. But leaning at the same time seems dangerous, because now black is under attack again. But I needed to come back into the game, and this was my chance, and yeah, black allowed me to. He played this move, and I went for something huge. And this cut just did not work, I guess, because there's a ladder which goes to my stones. So black first needs to play something here. If white connects, then black connects, and now we have this capturing race, which I guess white is able to win. But it's difficult. It's difficult, but maybe it is doable. Or just this way. If black cuts, white captures. If black connects, white connects. I guess this works. Now white is ahead. But what he did not work out. He just cut. He thought about this variation where he now has Senti, but I guess again black is captured. Maybe I could have played this, which was easier to read. Maybe I need to give up some stones over here, but I don't know. Still, all looks very nice. But just go for the ladder, which works, is the simplest answer. We played the ladder, and this was the game. Thank you for watching, and see you next time.